All right. All right. Looks like it's okay. I think that people can actually hear me. All right. All right. Looks like and we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It is Bitcoin Ben here on. I'm on Vimeo. I'm on YouTube, or not. Fuck YouTube. Uh, Let me check Twitter. Yeah, yeah. Seriously, fuck YouTube. I am. I am basically. Uh, I'm I'm over YouTube. I'm it's it's reached a point where now it's just a fucking joke. It's they know that they can't that they can't have people on there telling the truth because it's crunch time. It is go time now. It's where we're near the election. We are we are we are reaching a point where the deep state is in deep shit, and they know it. It is it is so fucking retarded, and I'm gonna cuss a lot during this video because you know
Let it out.
yeah, rant time. I I did the video yesterday on YouTube, and I have been very careful, well, in the past, not to go past a certain amount of time. And I had laxed on watching that time limit because it triggers the algorithm in YouTube. And the fact that you have to censor yourself when you are a pro freedom, pro liberty, pro freedom of speech, pro Second Amendment, pro American ideals is a fucking joke. YouTube is a bunch. Oh, and Mr. Bixweir, thank you for the shout out yesterday. I appreciate everything you do. And for the person that he asked to reach out to his friends at YouTube, Mr. Brock Pierce. Uh, Brock Pierce sent me a message on Twitter like 2 or 3 days ago asking me if I wanted to do an interview with him. because you know he's running for president. Let me tell you what, Brock. You can go fuck yourself. You little pedophile motherfucker. You can take all the dildos in the world and shove them up your ass. You're a piece of shit, Brock. And maybe no one else in cryptos will call you out, but I will. You're a piece of fucking shit. You little slimy ass motherfucker. I met you in Vegas. I couldn't shower enough to get the fucking whatever your energy is fucking nasty. Yeah. You're running for president, Brock? Well, hey, why not? Bill Clinton did it. And he's a fucking piece of shit, too. So, you know, and Obama, you'd fit right in. But you know what, Brock? The rest of us are sick and fucking tired. Nobody gives two fucks about you, Brock. You know, I could go on for a long time about Brock Pierce. And when the associate, you know, Russian henchmen or Yugoslavian henchmen or Ukrainian henchmen in Las Vegas maybe 3 years ago offered me money to go against Mr. I'll leave him unnamed, but he's on the right road. Let's put it that way. I told him to fuck off too. You can't bribe me, Brock. And there's a lot of people like me. So take your money and shove it up your ass, you piece of shit. This, the opinions and views of this channel are of the Bitcoin Ben show and of me, Mr. Bitcoin Ben. I'm on tour. I'll be in Vegas. Brock, hey, why don't you swing by Vegas and we'll do a live interview? How about that? How long do you think I'd be able to sit next to you and not slap the grease off your fucking hair, you piece of shit? As you may or may not be able to tell, I don't like Brock Pierce very much. I'm sick and tired of these globalists and these people who just reek of evil, trying to play the good guy and play. Anybody who's been around people like Brock, you get the feeling you know who they are. Now, he's so influential with EOS and all that people don't like to go against him. Well, I may be a little bit different because I don't give a flying fuck what Brock might have done that was good, because the things he has done that are bad are really bad, and you will pay for them. Huh?
What you amaze? weren't you somewhat surprised that he decided to throw his hat in the ring, given what has been uh, mentioned about his involvement um, uh, with predators? I, which I find it beyond the realm of reason that he would put that target on his back by entering the race.
It well, according to Q, and I think he's right, that it isn't really a target. It's more of a protection because he thinks if he runs for president, maybe no one will file charges because he can claim, oh, it's just, because I'm running for president, they're out to get me.
Yeah, but I don't. Sure, but that tick's talking. I mean, that clock's moving ahead. On November 4th, we're going to say filing for the 2024 race. I mean,
well, that actually brings me right back to my point of they're trapped. They're not planning out jack shit. They don't have a long game anymore.
No.
They got a November 3rd game because after that, it's over. And they know it. And it's coming. The day of reckoning is fast approaching. Hence why my show's no longer on YouTube. I had a heads up that this would probably happen, and I somewhat expected it while I was on tour.
Right. Right.
Which is fine.
We had talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. YouTube.
Well, they didn't disappoint.
No, absolutely not. YouTube is not the end all, the be all of everything.
No.
It is in fact the it's just another platform in which they reside and they do actually control right now. Well, that's all right because in a war like this, you lose assets, you gain assets, you lose weaponry, you gain weaponry, and you just keep moving forward.
Right. The thing here is, obviously, you're not the only one that's suffering from this plight. Other folks are going to deal with it, and everybody's going to learn from it, which actually diminishes YouTube's presence because obviously you found another means to deliver the show.
Yep.
Other folks are going to find the same thing, and it's best that gets communicated and shared with folks that, hey, this works. This is how you go about making the shift from the YouTube environment to X.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And no matter how many platforms I get kicked off of, I'm not going to quit.
Right.
This is what people don't, or this is what some people may or may not know about me. I was a truck driver prior to this. I'm just as happy going back to being a truck driver. My life is not revolved around like being famous or anything like that. It is about moving freedom forward in any way I can, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Patreon, whether it's on Vimeo, whether anybody knows my name is irrelevant to me. It's, am I doing the best I can to push the world in a more free way and towards freedom? And I'm I I sleep just I slept like a baby last night, and I'm not on YouTube. I'm okay with that. It's it, it it isn't the reach, it's the effort. You know, it's kind of like whenever your kids were younger and they didn't quite understand algebra, or they didn't quite, have A's in every class, but you saw their effort. You saw them in the books. You saw them at the library, or you saw them in a group of their friends, all like asking each other questions. Then they go for the test and they get a C plus, or maybe like an like B minus. You're 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 gonna encourage them, but you're not gonna shovel a bunch of shit towards them, and go, hey, you piece of shit, you should have gotten an A. Hey, it's life's all about effort. Life, if you judge your life on every time you try and make a light bulb that you don't make that light bulb, you're gonna have a fucking sorry ass life. The goal is to keep trying to build that light bulb. The goal is the pursuit of happiness. It isn't the achievement of happiness. That happens, but you got to pursue it. The goal of life is the pursuit of anything, of freedom, of happiness, of an A plus. You may not get the A plus, but if you pursue the shit out of it, I guarantee you won't get an F. It's all it's all effort, and I'm gonna get on as many platforms. I'm already on Twitter, which who knows how long that'll last. Uh, I'm on Amazon. I'm on Roku. I'm on Flex. That's with two X's. Flex.net. I'm on uh, I'm on Venmo or Vimeo. I always get those fucking confused. Uh, I'm on all these other platforms, and I will. Karen Williams. I will actually go in on Parler. That's another one I gotta set up. And I'm just gonna keep on doing my videos. And I got a lot of YouTube friends that will let me on their channel when I have an event. Uh, and I'll just spread the word. I'll just, I mean, not trying to compare myself to Jesus for a lot of places that didn't let, and he just moved on. He just, you don't need a church, You need a tree. You know, it's it's it it isn't where you preach. It's who you preach to, how you preach, what you preach. Freedom, love, loyalty, uh, freedom. And that's
Right.
that's what I will keep on doing. And no fear of anything, because the Lord will lead me wherever He needs me, and I'll smile right there. You know, and I'll enjoy every moment. Oh, what's up with you, Patrick? Anything good?
Uh, yeah, it's actually been a great week so far, and I'm going back into last week too. I mean, it's just been uh, life has been great. Have one of the grandsons over, and throughout the course of the week, and getting stuff done at the farm, just knocking things off the list. So, and of course, weather's changing, so
Yeah,
things have to change here.
absolutely.
I'm uh, I'm being moving boxes out of storage into storage.
The weather
Yeah,
change
so I'm gonna be
brings
able.
work. Yep, and I did want
Yeah,
to let.
yeah, I'm all right with it.
Oh yeah, I did want to let everyone know that I will be in Las Vegas this coming Saturday at the GOAT, greatest of all time sports bar in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm going to offer any any other YouTuber I to broadcast it live. I'll send you the stream feed, uh, and together we'll we'll maybe we can actually take over YouTube without me actually being on YouTube. I think I have enough friends that would gladly broadcast a freedom movement show for one day. And I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a great time. And I, I do want to ask everyone, please join me on Patreon. My show will be on Patreon every single day. Uh, and join me on Vimeo. It will be on every single day. Also on Twitter. Please retweet this video, get it out more and more. And because today uh, might be the last time I ever mention YouTube or even war YouTube. Because why worry about something that isn't relevant in your life anymore? And right now, YouTube's not relevant in my life. So, no need to talk about it. And other than that, Patrick, is there anything else that you want to say? Because I think we're going to jump over on Patreon, and I think I figured out how to seamlessly go over to Patreon.
Okay, no, I can wait till we get over there.
All right, let's let's see if this works. If I lose you, Patrick, we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
we will. Lining up the football bar.
Oh, it's about to
Lining
get.
up the football.
It's about to get fucked. So, everyone, check me out over on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Bitcoin Ben. See you there, Patrick. If not, I will talk to you later. What I'm doing, it's gonna transfer you over.
Okay. I'm holding on.
Yeah, hang on for dear life. Let me see.
Red wire goes.
Exactly.
Black socket.
Exactly. Take this. Put that there. Go that over there. All right. Now, I should be over here on Patreon. Let me close this out. Let me see if I'm over here on Patreon. All right. Now, I should be over here on Patreon. I think I am. Let me see if I'm over here on Patreon. Now, I should be over here on Patreon. I think I am. There we go. I am over on Patreon. Let me actually pop out the chat real quick. Let's see, chat. There we are. Still live on Venmo. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll actually be figuring this out as I go, and I actually, and I'm also on Patreon. Okay, cool. I wonder if I could use Patreon or use Vimeo as like my host. Yep. There we go. Now I see it. All right. Now I can chat on Vimeo. Awesome. Cool. All right. Now I'll go over here. All right, guys. I don't know how this is gonna go yet. I am learning how to get around everything and learning where I broadcast at and how I broadcast. I am, and good morning, Jerry and Crypto Angels and Patrick Wilson and Randy. Yep, I do see you, Patrick. And I think I also see Tom. Yeah. The you. Uh, oh, thank you, Joanne. It's it's like I said, I'm really just learning how to do all this. Yes, Patrick Wilson is Lone Alpha Wolf. I keep on waiting for him to put up uh, the latest like numbers off of the Divi project. It's it's you know life is weird. Life is extremely weird. Who's who here is watching me on Patreon? Let's see. I don't know if I can see who's actually watching me on on actual Patreon right now. It's it's reaching a point where we do have to fight the the deep state. We do have to go after uh, and just keep pushing. Uh, the the freedom movement. This is all about freedom. It is all about moving the world towards freedom. And if we don't, if we quit, yeah, if I just rolled up right now and said, okay, well, I'm off YouTube right now, I'm just going to quit. No, no, I don't quit. I don't give up. I don't, uh, yeah, I outmaneuver them. And that's what I'll do. I'll learn a new system to get out there. And I will preach and I will teach cryptos. I will push the Divi project. I will push Bitcoin. I will push Litecoin. I will push cryptos in general. I will push freedom. I I will push as much as I can. And that's that's all I ever tried doing anyway. I never thought I'd ever get famous. I never thought I'd ever wind up in an RV chucking around the country, preaching and teaching cryptos and all that. I don't judge my life off of one event on one day. Lost my YouTube channel. Okay, shit happens. You just move on. You adapt. You change. And then you just keep going. I'll figure out how to put this show on every platform I possibly can. And then I'll grow from there. And I'll get bigger and I'll get better. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry that you can't fast forward me on Vimeo right now. Uh, oh, hang on a second. It says I can share screen. Chrome tab. Interesting. me see how this shares. Ah, I see how it shares. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Learning as I go, guys. All right, now I am going. Yeah, they won't even let me. They won't even let me use any of my other channels. No, I tried that already on the Adoption Army YouTube. They wouldn't let me broadcast that because it's linked with the other channel. Oh, it's learning as I go here. Webcam settings. Okay, so that's all that. All right, now I'm able to connect. All right. Now let's see. All right now it says I have a good connection. All right, I am going to play around here for a few more minutes. I'm going to do a test hole on here. I need you guys to. All right, do you guys see a pop up of an actual poll? Uh, do you see any like poll or anything? No? All right, polls. All right, looks like someone voted. They must be on Vimeo. All right. Looks like I can actually take like question and answers. All right. Let's see. Graphics. All right, let me close that. Chat. Yep. Right now, all right. Yes, it's on Vimeo, Patreon, no action. Okay. Oh, on Patreon, you can't see the actual poll. Oh, I gotcha. Aha. Aha. Now I see it on Vimeo. Got it. Now I see what it looks like. Someone at here, how sexy are you? All right, there we go. So now let me see if that shows up here. Q&A. Cool. All right, now I see how that works. Ask a question. Cool, cool, cool. So that's like a live feed directly into my user interface here. Awesome. All right, now I want to see if I can add this. Let me see if I can add this feed to Facebook. Let's see. Wonder if I can add it to Twitter. That would be only Periscope. Let's see if I'm live on Facebook right now. So I am live right now on Facebook. So I can't go live on Facebook from Vimeo. All right. Let's see. Yep, I am live on Facebook. Let's see. Go back to the chat. All right. So I live on Facebook. We have a question from Victor Mora Garcia. Do you know if Ivy is lowering their node requirements? That actually might be a an option in the future as the price of let's see. Hang on a second. All right, so I am live on Patreon too. Okay. So let's see. I am. Yeah. All right. I appreciate you guys working. This is me learning Vimeo uh, as 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 we go. Let's see if this works. Put this over out on Twitter. Looks. Send out that little tweet. This is very interesting on how this is working. this. All right. See, what I'm trying to do is actually figure out how I can broadcast across all of the platforms at once using one software. Right now, I have to use Venmo and gotta figure that out. I wonder if I could. I am gonna. I I will be working on this for the rest of the day, figuring out how to seamlessly broadcast on all of them. So, everyone, have a great day. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow with more of a uh, a seamless show. All right, love you guys. Have a great